Hey guys, let him go through. Give him room, guys.
Well, it's possible, yeah. Be good. As a matter of fact, one guy was drove by and he says, when do we want it? Now! Hooray for communism or something like that. That's whatever. So,
how much are they paying you to be here?
You read the bill. You guys know what it's about. You read the bill.
Exactly.
Read the bill.
No.
Read the bill. You'll see it's not about healthcare. It's about control.
No, nobody has any track. Yeah.
I don't know if these are. I just think that's good.
Peaceful. I don't see any AstroTurf. Land around the back.
Read the bill. It's not about healthcare, it's about control.
Read it before you sign your life away.
Read it for yourself. That's all I ask. Read it for yourself. Read the bill.
That was where the tribals would preach, not go to other websites.
Well, I've read the bill. I know what's in the bill.
From where? What website?
Let's see, HR 3200 from the Congress, the congressional website, congress.gov.
Okay.
Read that. Oh, that's like.
Is there any mention of abortion in the bill?
No, but there's no mention of none.
If you like,
Oh, yeah.
if you like
Right.
reading things from the government, read the Congressional Budget Office report. It says that,
Those people are going for
private
us,
health
you
insurance
guys.
companies will probably gain customers because they'll actually have some competition. If you don't mind being 41st in average lifespan in the world, if you don't mind a sixth of every
You know what those statistics come from? They
Just a
include
minute.
military, they include all the violence on our streets. Do they have the violence in other cities? No, they don't.
41st in average lifespan in the United States. This does not include acts of violence, number one. If you don't mind 16% of the GDP going to healthcare, and it's going to be 20% if we don't do anything. If you don't mind it, if you don't mind being 41st in healthcare, if you don't mind being the last Western nation that doesn't have some sort of single payer plan, if you can't discern between, excuse me, if you can't discern between a single payer plan or a public option and socialized medicine, then you should do your homework and learn the distinction. You preach socialized medicine. There's socialized medicine in Spain. There's socialized medicine in England. No other Western country, though, that provides good.
Where do all people come for around the country to get their service? Where all the Canadians come? They don't have to stay in the Canadians.
United Arab Emirates, the Prime Minister of Italy, come here. Why? Because that's where the best healthcare is. No.
No, they cannot. Their service is terrible.
The King of the United Arab Emirates?
Do you realize how much
King of the United Arab
healthcare is
Emirates
already rationed? I happen to be privy to.
And imagine what happens when. No, excuse me. You've been talking. Give somebody else a talk. Do you don't want to hear the other side?
You gotta shut them down.
You don't want to hear the other side? Just keep filibustering. That's what you do.
You're wasting your breath. You're not going to convince.
Well, we let him have his say.
Okay, I'm going to hear the other side. I was WAKR Radio. Who can be a spokesperson here?
No, let's.
I guess you already were in some ways, but.
Well, Amy, be the spokesperson. We need you here.
I'll say something.
Sure, absolutely.
The government is too intrusive. We've got a bunch of elitists down in Washington thinking that they know what's best for us. They're not listening to the people. They're not representing the people. I don't want the government involved in my health care at all. I'm not saying we don't need some type of reform. I think everyone thinks we need some type of reform. But government is not the answer. Anything involved in government is full of bureaucracy. It's ridiculous. You can't get anything done. They're spending too much money. We can't afford this. There's so many reasons why this is bad.
What is this an organized group?
This is the 912 Summit 912.
Some of us are. Some of us are just.
Akron.
We're also Medina. There's people from Medina here.
Okay. What's your purpose here today? Why are you gathered?
We were gathered because we heard that President Obama was sending his Organizing for America group here to
support healthcare, and we're standing out here. We have people out here every day against it, and I wanted to support this gentleman who stands out here every day and with his sign, and that's pretty much it. We just want to let them know that.
We just want people to know. We just want people to know this bill is not about healthcare. It's about government. If you read the bill, if you look at the pages, one thing in particular, page 59 alone, government will have full access to your bank account. I mean, if you get the public option, it's not about healthcare, it's about control. And that's why we're here. We're afraid that the government is encroaching upon us more and more every day. We're not going to do that anymore. This is a republic. All right, we believe in freedom and liberty. We believe in small government, and we're not going to let government take our liberties and freedoms away, just for their own power, for their own greed.
And there's concerns. What's the concern with abortion? Federal funding for abortion?
Sure. I was trying to think. What I
can speak to that. The CAP amendment covers a complaint that's put in there. It looks like words that won't take it out, but it ensures that any one of the exchanges will include companies that will cover abortion, and those companies then will get subsidies from the government. Also in there, it refers to the current federal law as being the restriction, and if that's removed, then 6 months after that, all of that's removed. The only restriction relies on the Hyde Amendment, which has to be renewed annually and will likely not be renewed. That's why they have the language in there saying 6 months later it's dead. So it is an open door for government funding for taxpayer-paid abortions.
I'm told that Congresswoman Sutton supports the president's plan. Is that your understanding as well?
Yes.
Congresswoman Sutton, I have to tell you, I called her office one day, and one of her aides spent a great deal amount of time trying to convince me that my position was wrong. And then once we got through that, he informed me that she can't vote necessarily the way her constituents want. She can't vote necessarily even the way she wants. She doesn't have a lot of money and needs to be reelected, and she needs to vote the way her campaign donors want her to vote. And that is what one of her aides told me on the phone, and I wish I had it on tape, because that's pretty profound. That's the problem with the country today, with all of our leaders, is it's all about the money and them getting reelected. It's no longer about the people in the country. So.
Thank you guys. I'm going to run inside. Take care.